Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Blitz Punisher, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the Tornvagn. Um, I want to go over the statistics of this vehicle, as usual. I want to showcase some gameplay of the vehicle. I want to show this tank's strengths and what its weaknesses are, and then um, give you an opinion on this vehicle. So, starting off with the statistics, we have on hit points 1,820. On the front of the armor, we've got 270 millimeters of armor. 90 on the side, 75 on the rear, 258 on the hull, 50 on the sides, 30 on the rear. Chance of fire when you're hit is only going to be 10%, so that's a plus. That's a wonderful thing to have, because some vehicles can go either 15 or 20, as far as I know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything higher than 20, to my knowledge, anyway. So it's on the low end, which is nice. View range is average at 265 meters. Now that is with my equipment that I have. I do have the improved, I think it's improved optics. I can't remember what the name of it is. Um, Concealment is average because you're a heavy tank. That's expected. It's nothing good there. Your damage per minute's not the best either. You've only got 1,841 and a 13-second reload. Now this is somewhat more expected because the strength of this vehicle, like I said, I'm going to be talking about the strengths and weaknesses, is the armor. You've got good armor, and if you know how to play the vehicle, you'll do very well in it. And I want to showcase that today. So you've got a decent gun. It's all right. Your average for your standard shell, you're going to have 238 mils of pin. For your premium shell, you're going to have 278, and for your high explosive shell, 73. You do have average damage is going to be 400 alpha for your standard round. For your high explosive, it's going to be 500 alpha damage, and then for your premium shell, 340. This is where it kind of shows a little bit of a weakness. Your aiming time is 4.6 seconds. Yeah, that's bad. 4.6 seconds. Your dispersion at 100 meters is not terrible. It's 0.281. Not bad there. Your gun elevation is going to be 20 degrees. Your gun depression, 10. So it's very flexible. It's got that. It's that compiled with the armor. Makes this vehicle good. Let's see here. Top speed, 37. So not the most mobile, but it's workable. Reverses at 14. It's a little slow. Average speed is going to be 30. Let's see. Power to weight, 15.5. So not bad when on picking up speed and whatnot. Weighs 44 tons. Turret turn rate is going to be 22 degrees a second, which is quite slow. And hull turn rate is only 37.5 degrees a second. Terrain crossing capacity is going to be 109 on the road, 84 on the ground, 57 on the water. And like I said, the strength that you're going to have for this vehicle is going to be the armor. So keep that in mind. In this replay, you will see up against us, we are going against tier 9s. The Yag Tiger, the Object 452K, the T92E1, and let's see, the Carnarvon, the Centurion 1, the Scorpion G, the Stritzvon 81. Alrighty, so I am going to try to push the right side. I typically like to go A. Depends. Sometimes I'll run C. It just depends on the vehicles that we're up against and whatnot. This I'm going to go ahead and put out there was an odd battle. This is more one of them rare battles based on where the enemy vehicles are located. And as you see, as we get deeper into the round, you will see where the enemy vehicles are and what makes it so strange. But even in a strange situation, I was still able to do decent. So we've got all of our medium tanks going to the right, and I'm going to just assist them. Really, I'll kind of be the driving force. They just get behind me, is what I'm trying to hope for. We do spot the T92E1, and they were able to get a couple shots in. Now our standard beater did take a hit there. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so I don't see nobody, strange enough, like I was saying. I'm just going to step on base A and go ahead and cap base A. So we're going to go ahead and get our points going. The Rampanzer is helping me out there. Alrighty, so I am gonna push. I don't see anyone, and I did at this point realize that there's 2 tank destroyers, a medium tank, and a light tank all sitting in their spawn. Now, you see where I'm at on the battlefield. Now you're starting to see why this was such a strange battle. Couldn't see nobody. There's the Yag Tiger, which I don't really want to go up against him per se. Now, I did get pinned. I was able to shoot back. I don't really per se want to go against that Yag Tiger because he has insane penetration, and especially if he's running calibrated shells, it's going to be hard to deal with. But I will see if I can't side scrape here and get a shot into him, maybe. Nice shot of 420 lower plate. Now, unfortunately, he did pin me. I want to see. Okay, so he got me in the lower plate. So instead of brawling with this guy in this current situation, I've got flexibility, so I'm going to go somewhere where I can use that flexibility and that armor combination. Because right there, it was not working the best for me. And especially against 2 tank destroyers. So I am going to push up, and right now our team has good positioning, I would say, in the field because of where we've got a guy up top, which is holding them from going on top of the hill, and we're basically kind of just pushing them into a corner, so they don't have much anywhere to hide. Now this is where I'm going to try to use the flexibility of this vehicle and see if I can't get a shot in on this. Nice shot on that stood spawn 81, right in the turret. Now you'll see where the reload is just a bit long, I feel like. It just takes time. Now, a weakness of this vehicle, a weakness I really want to point out. This is the strengths of the armor mixed with your flexibility. The weakness of this vehicle is the gun can be a little bit derpy, especially do not try to snapshot. I'm telling you, you can go for it if you're not being aimed at or whatever, but if you have the opportunity to aim in, don't snapshot. Don't get in a hurry, or it will mess you up. Because this vehicle has bad on-move dispersion, and unless if you're pretty much point blank fighting each other, then forget it. Snapshot is not going to work. For the most part. You might get lucky, but alright, there you have it. That is 3 tanks destroyed. Let's see the end result, see how we were able to do in this battle. Like I said, not crazy high damage, but you were able to see how I was able to use the flexibility to get those 3 kills. Okay, so I got a 2nd class badge. I dealt 2,476 damage and destroyed 3 and placed top on the team. So I did have, I'm not going to lie, I did have a good team there. Alright, so now let's get into this next battle. Up against us, we got the AMX 1390. We've got the IS-3, the K2, the Somavente Contra Caro 64 Vipera, the T-54 E2 Shark, the Comet, and the T-29. Alright, so I'm going to try to push town. Now this is going to showcase, this battle you'll see, it's going to showcase the armor. I'm going to push, try to go towards town. Because there's a nice haul down spot. I know there's haul down spots on the other side of the map as well, but I prefer town. It's my place I like to go. Looks like though currently all I have backing me up is the Smasher. So we're going to see what we can do here. Like I said, I wasn't able to do anything crazy high. Now on a normal battle scheme, I can do about anywhere from 3,000-ish to 3,500 in there. It just depends. Sometimes I'll do about 2,800, 2,700 like this battle. But I just wanted to really show the capabilities of the vehicle. Alrighty, so I did get a bounce from that K2. I don't know what happened there. My round just dipped into the dirt. I'm not sure. There you go. I was able to block that shot from the IS-3. Get one in on that lower plate of the Vipera. Now there you go. I got a bounce. Now the K2 is just starting to shoot heat at me at this point. That IS-3 is waiting on me to shoot. And now what you're going to notice is on the minimap, I have me and a Smasher. Now we do have somebody else approaching currently. But I am going against 4 of these guys. And I'm able to hold them off given my current position. Now, got a blocking shot from that IS-3. Now he did shoot his reserve shell. Goodbye, Baron. I'm gonna finish him off. At this point, I know I need to get rid of the IS-3. I'm gonna push him, try to face hug. There you go, got a nice block. Now, I know I need to get rid of the IS-3. He's playing very aggressive, and he's trying to get rid of me. And the K2's just sitting in the back. I don't know what he's doing back there, but I'm going to try to get rid of this IS-3. And there you go. We turned what was a crappy situation into a win. Right? So, now I'm just going to sit here, and I know the K2 can't hurt me unless if he just keeps firing heat, which is what he's been doing. Get a nice shot in. There you go. Another heat shell. And you could see how the armor in that scenario, playing the best I could, trying to hug and wiggle back and forth, was able to get me to that situation, leading to 216 hit points. Now, can I get the finishing shell on the K2? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see the end results, see what we were able to do. 2,769, blocked 2,310, and destroyed 2. Got a second class badge on the vehicle and second on the team. So that round was a showcase of the armor and how good this vehicle can be given the proper scenarios. Driving it in the open is just going to get you killed. That's with any tank. You've got the massive weak point underneath the lower plate. So, I mean, the vehicle is a strong, solid vehicle. I think it's one of the more powerful. I think one of the most powerful, honestly. Now, like I said, the gun can be annoying. That's the weakness. The gun can be derpy, and it can be annoying when you're trying to hurry up and get a shot in. And you don't want to get caught out in the open as usual. But what it's got going for it is the armor, and it's got nice flexibility, and it's just a well-rounded tank. So if you get the opportunity to get this guy and you have the extra gold laying around, I recommend picking this vehicle up. This vehicle is a good vehicle to have. It's strong, and honestly, you can deal with almost anything that gets put in front of you. I mean, even tier 9s most of the time you can deal with. So that's my recommendation. That's my opinion on this vehicle. I recommend you get it, and if you've got the extra gold laying around or whatever. And that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.